Welcome to another episode of Chat with Chatto.
Hey, how you doing? This is Jason Ramos with Good Vibes Real Estate Solutions. Welcome to another episode of
Chat with Chatto. Welcome. I appreciate you coming out and watching us on another beautiful Wednesday afternoon here on YouTube. Love putting out this show for you. Love putting out this content. And there's something we wanted to talk about today. What are we talking about today?
All right, guys, don't be offended, but we're going to be talking about why 95% of wholesalers fail within their first year. Okay? So this doesn't have to be you. All right, it could be the 95% of people that aren't watching this video, but
Yeah, our 5%, we're good. All you guys are successful. You got a 100%
Right.
chance. These are the other people that don't watch this. This is why they're going to fail.
So guys, this is the reality of it. And number one is, we do a meetup every single month. And we deal with a lot of newbies. And what we noticed is, number one is you got a lot of people that are very, very timid to take action. So they'll be learning. They'll be learning and studying for about a year, then another year. And when you ask them, well, how many marketing pieces have you done? How much marketing are you doing? Oh, well, I'm still trying and I'm still learning. Or how many calls have you made? Well, All right, so it's that big fear of, or what do you
Which
call
that
it?
leads to analysis paralysis.
Analysis
I mean, there are lifers. There's people that I've seen for 3, 4, 5 years continue to come to real estate meetups and still have not done their first deal. They are education junkies.
Yeah. So there's a fear behind that. So one of the things that we always recommend people doing is learn and then implement what you learn. So if you're not taking any type of action, all you have is knowledge. And knowledge is like having a library of books sitting on the shelf. If you don't pick that book up and you don't read it and you don't study it and apply what you learned, it's just useless words.
Yeah, I mean, you could take 2 investors and you have one person that knows everything. They've done 2, 3, 4, 5 courses. They've delved in all the data. They understand everything, right? And then you have another guy who barely took a course, knows, hey, all I need to do is get a contract on one price, sell it at another price, and I make money. And he goes out and takes action. Right. That gentleman is a lot more likely to be successful than the person that maybe knows how to do a lease option or knows what a subject to is or knows, how to do a short sale, et cetera, et cetera. So action.
And that's a perfect segue into the next reason is your drive. Are you guys hungry enough? When we were first starting out, we were like junkies our damn self. We were all over YouTube.
Yep.
We were all over podcasts. Anything that we can get our hands around. Any courses. We bought like 5, 6 courses. Constant hours on YouTube and just the internet every single night. We were immersed in real estate. So we were like so obsessed with it that we knew that this is what we wanted to do. We had that passion. So a lot of people don't have that passion. So there's some people that get into it, they try it. There's that word again, try, that we don't like. But they try it for a second. They don't get the result that they want, and then they quit.
Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't work.
I mean, if you're just in it, right, because you think that it is an easy way to make money, right? If that's the only reason you're doing it, you have no chance of being successful.
Right.
I mean, it's not easy, like, to consistently go at it. And the only reason that I can do that is because I love real estate. I love the game. I love the numbers. I'm passionate about it. I eat it, sleep it, drink it, breathe it, everything, right? If you're not doing that, if that's not what your passion is, there's so many ways to make money. If real estate is not for you, then don't just try because you think it's an easy way to make money, because you saw somebody else do it and got inspired by what they have and are trying to be them. You need to be yourself.
Yeah, this is not at all a get-rich-quick scheme at all. You have to put in the work, the time and the effort, which brings me to my next point, is consistency. So guys, consistency is a major aha moment for us, all right, in our business. And I would say about year 3, we came up with this quote. Well, we didn't come up with it, but we were reintroduced to it. Consistency creates momentum.
Absolutely.
All right. So when we first started out, we were not consistent at all with our marketing. So we would do a marketing campaign. If we got 0 deals, we didn't have any money. Or if we closed the deal, it was like, okay, we didn't put money back into marketing. We put money into our pockets. So we were just all over the place. So the marketing was not consistent. So if the marketing is not consistent, the phone's not consistently ringing. If the phone's not consistently ringing, you're not having enough people to call. Then if you don't have enough people to call, you don't have enough offers to go out, which leads to not enough contracts. So which leads to a lack of funding in the business. So basically you have to do consistent marketing, all right? Consistent calls, consistent offers. Calls and offers are the crux of this business. If you guys aren't making your calls every single day and you're not making offers, you have zero contracts. You're not making any money.
Absolutely.
So it's going to take time and effort to get that momentum going. You got to build your pipeline. So if you do a mail campaign and you get 0 deals, you can't give up. You got to keep going. Do another one. Try something else that might work. But don't quit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's very difficult to spend a lot of money on a mailer and get 0 results, right? So it's like, do you have are you addicted to real estate to the point that like you can get past that you can get through that when those hard times come? I mean, anybody can be. I've seen plenty of people get one deal, get one phenomenal deal that should be so motivating. They're just going to go out and crush it, and that's it. Like they got lucky. It happens. Like there's people that go out and literally a week and a half in, they get a contract. It's a better deal than one would expect. They make 20, 30 grand on it. All of a sudden they're like an expert. They're not an expert. They got lucky. Right. And then I never see them do a deal again. I see it online a lot. I see, oh, look at this. I got my first deal and it was so easy and blah, blah, blah. And then you never hear from them again or they fall off. So, you need to be passionate about it.
Right. And lastly, you need to be around people that will inspire you. All right. So here's one of the things that happens all the time is somebody will get a difficult seller and they'll have a problem with either title work or they have a problem getting it sold and they have to cancel the contract, whatever it is. If you're dealing with a difficult situation, it can really, really punch you in your face. It could really just make you oh my God, I don't want to deal with this ever again. If you don't have people in your corner that are going to talk you out of that, pump you up and keep you motivated, it's very easy on your own to just say, you know what, I'm done with this. So a lot of people get hit with that. They have a difficult situation, difficult times, or they're not making the deal and they feel like it doesn't work. It's not for me. I can't do it. Anybody can do this. You have to have your team in place. You have to have support. We have each other. We have another team. We're constantly around other people. We're part of realtor meetings. We're part of RIAs, masterminds, everything. So be around like-minded people that will support you. They can give you guidance and just build you up. All right. If you're doing this by yourself, you are your worst enemy. A lot of times you'll talk yourself out of stuff and you'll be missing out on a great opportunity.
Yeah, and speaking of that, when you're out there learning and educating yourself, yes, you need to educate yourself on real estate. You need to educate yourself on the aspects of real estate and what's, the how-to, but you also need to get your head straight, right? You need to read other kind of books than just real estate books. You need to figure out how to get your head straight, figure out how to think, right? Figure out how to become, right? How to become who you need to be in order to be successful. Not what you need to do to be successful, but who you need to become to be successful. Okay. So get out there and read those books and get that education and get that I guess they call it self-help, but whatever it is, get out there and do that also. It's not just about the how-to and what to do and the do. It's also the BBB.
Man, that was major. For me growing up, I feel like I've been doing this forever, but when I first started out, mentally, I was not there. I went through a lot of trainings, not Tony Robbins specifically, but similar type training. The people that trained him, and I went to a lot of that. Peak Potentials. We went to the Millionaire Mind Intensive. Yep. I don't know if we can name drop these people on the video, but we went to a lot of different mindset type of things. Mindset is crucial. You have no idea, the stuff that happened to you when you were a child. Not to get off topic, but stuff that happened to you when you were younger impacts you to this day. There's a lot of baggage that we're carrying around with us deep inside. So you have to do some inner perspective and just let that go in order for you to move forward. It's like carrying a big sack of rocks and trying to walk. If you don't get that thing off your back, you'll never get where you need to go. So you got to look back and get that stuff out of you. So mindset is crucial.
Absolutely.
Once we got our mindset, the confidence built up. So I'm telling you, you're building you. You're creating a new you.
Yes.
Like when you're doing this, you're a professional, right? And look at Chatto. He's like, here we go again. Jason's rambling. I do this a lot, but no, this is for real though. You guys gotta like build yourself. All right. If you want to be successful and you want to be something that's above where you are right now, you're gonna have to build yourself up to that level. And if you're doing the same stuff that you're doing right now, you're gonna get the same results, obviously. So you got to step outside of yourself. You got to build your confidence, and you got to build yourself up. In order to do that, you got to get out of your way, and it all starts here within your mind. So, guys, build up your mind. Everything else follows.
Absolutely. So cool. So I think we're gonna wrap this one up. We may touch on a couple different points. As always, we want to have a conversation with you. We want to hear from you, right? So reach out to us at questions@goodvibesre, and we look forward to seeing you next Wednesday.
Cool, guys. Good vibes always. Take care.